About ready to get this going as we are underway now from Paul Brown Stadium. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The Jacksonville offense getting ready to begin this first drive, and at the helm, the #1 overall pick back in April, Trevor Lawrence, the rookie out of Clemson.
And for many people, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the presumptive #1 overall pick for 2, if not 3 years now. But Trevor Lawrence has handled it well. The Jacksonville Jaguars excited to have him in town, to say the least, because they've started guys like Gardner Minshew, Jake Luton, Mike Glennon just in the last season. But let's face it, they now have their franchise quarterback.
Now Lawrence on first down. And right away he lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it. Time to see this Bengals offense here as they get set for their first drive. And under center, of course, is the #1 pick in the 2020 draft, now in year #2, Joe Burrow.
And so often when you've stolen a possession, as they just did there,
on the first play,
picking up the fumble, the natural inclination is to attack, go after them big. Sometimes what you just want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players in one of their favorite plays and establish your dominance that way.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He will find his man Chase, complete. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, 33 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
And they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Laviska Shenault, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up out of it.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Every time I see James Robinson make a run, as we just saw there, one word comes to mind for me, and that's determined. Undrafted, out of Illinois State, always doubted, and all he did, finished 6th in the NFL in rushing. What a find he was in 2020, and he expects that to continue in 2021.
Not much there, only a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence over the middle. He's got Shenault. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. The kick by Lambeau is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Here's Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2nd and 6. Now it's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first.
And Tyler Boyd's one of those guys that seems to fly under the radar, but he finds ways to get open, and he has nice hands. He's averaged right around 80 catches a year his last 3 seasons.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Dumps it off to Mixon. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Second and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals add on to their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice running game to get him over the goal line.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And that'll be incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Robin Lash. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll run it now with Robinson. Runs over him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Lawrence. That caught by Manhertz. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, the real are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. And they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep because they've gone deep with a lot of success.
And pick your phrase, pick your code words, your buzzwords, whatever, vertical stretch, deep passes, go routes, right? What's that route you love? What's that route you love?
4 verts.
4 verts. All of it working because they're able to find ways to get deep and for him to show off that big, big arm.
We see some of that big arm right here. He has been great. The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, free, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
12. Check 52.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there, that brings up 4th.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. That'll That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again.
And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. On 2nd and 11 now. Lawrence, and this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. After one, a 14-3 ball game. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Boyd. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Let's go. 11. Let's go. You tighten up. Show it.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. It's run there 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. C.J. Uzomah there to make the grab. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
3 yards remain for second down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
There's Manhertz, the tight end.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They run the counter. Robinson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Now Lawrence. Right side, it's Manhertz, the tight end.
And out of bounds right around the 20. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They run. Robinson. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 3 yards on 1st, 4 on 2nd, and now 5 on 3rd down. Move the sticks. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Looking sideline, incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
And this complete right side to the tight end, Farrell.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James O'Shaughnessy taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jags score closer.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground. Air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive maybe.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Burrow looking to pass.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
Yeah, this will get him all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
On 2nd and goal.
Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Now Lawrence.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Well, that was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Lawrence on 3rd down.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. A good week over here, 1st and 10.
Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense.
And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
Now it's Burrow.
Quick slant caught by Chase.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first.
1st down. Here's Burrow. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Big 14. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Throwing again, it's Burrow.
And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
and the Bengals are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. And the Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. To Chenault on the slant.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Bengals grab it. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Well, he gets attended to. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. C.J. Uzomah with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Lawrence.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to just confidence start to become a factor.
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
11.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Now Burrow.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase
In the final seconds of the first half.
and the Bengals would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead will swell by one more.
maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Hey! 57 to mine. 57 to mine.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We saw a strong first half from our quarterback. He's thrown for nearly 300 yards already. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
Brandon Wilson to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Well, the Bengal offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. He's at the 30, past the 20, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 70 yards.
And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. They'll run here with Robinson. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, check five. Watch it, 5.
You don't want now. You don't get it. Pick up the ball. Mark 55. Mark 55.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw.
And Shark calls it in. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line. Gotta love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Robinson not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Lawrence will throw.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Laviska Shenault from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25.
Offense heading back out. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now back to throw.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw.
Slant pass to Boyd.
Touchdown!
Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd.
And the Bengals just continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
Check tight. 61, matchbox lights. I know he ain't got it.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Tyler, 64, weak. 55.
Here's Lawrence. That's going to be caught. It's Shenault.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. A very 7.
Mike, 55. Check.
They'll run on first down. It's Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
They'll run again here with Robinson. Wiggles free. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Hey, watch the slant. Greystone, travel. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
From the gun, Lawrence. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Laviska Shenault, the intended target.
But it'll be 2nd and goal. A give to Hyde out of the gun. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Carlos Hyde, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jags are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown.
Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. Here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're...
Mixon hit, and all the ball is out, and the Jags grab it. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And now
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
53 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now, Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
From midfield now, Burrow. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Burrow will throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase
There to make the grab. And the Bengals have got it on cruise control.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. Lawrence. A slant to Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards and working his second catch in a row. First down. Back to throw again. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
They'll find Farrell open left side.
And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed down. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
78 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd.
And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
11.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Mixon. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases.
Frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
12.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.